All right. This is your flute.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. So make sure it's right way up, and we can open it. See what you have in there.
I think it's a Harry Potter one.
Not quite. So that rag, that is a cleaning rag. You can just put that to the side for now. So these, your flute, as you can see, are in 3 different parts. This is called the head joint, which you found right there.
This one?
Yep. This is called the body.
Cool.
And then this is the foot joint.
Wow.
So right now, we're going to pick up the body.
Should I be careful?
You can be careful, but it's safe. And now pick up the foot joint. And so the way that these connect is, see how there's this rod coming down and then it kind of continues onto the foot joint?
Yes.
So it's almost like those are the sides that connect. However, when you put it together, the rod of the foot joint should be like in the center.
Oh.
Of these, okay? You won't hurt it. There you go. Good. And like,
Wow.
make sure it's in there. Good.
I'm really good at this already.
So this is the body of the flute, connected to the foot joint. Now we're not going to put this on just yet, but when we assemble this, we'll add the head joint like this, and we won't put it in all the way. And then this tune hole needs to line up with these, okay, when we get there. We won't do that right now.
Okay.
So what you can do is you can just put your flute on the piano at the moment and just take the head joint. So my professor has this this method of teaching how your lips should be, and he calls it, you're a French cow, and a French cow, instead of saying moo, would say moo.
Meh.
Moo. So one of the methods that I find simple is, so first of all, this hole, the open spot, should be facing to the right.
Got it.
So it'll be facing out that way. And it kind of makes sense because I think, yeah, your flute does it too. This is wider so that you have a place for your bottom lip to rest.
Oh.
So you can know like the longer spot is where your bottom lip will go, kind of like where your chin. So what I do to help me remember where my lips should be on the flute is, it's called a kiss and roll technique. So you put your lips so that it's like you're kissing this, and then you roll. Let's see how this is. Kiss and roll. Yeah. Yeah, and you almost made a sound, actually, on accident. So yeah, so you do this kiss and roll thing, and your lips will be kind of in a moo shape. So see, moo. Yeah, kind of. And so one of the methods to get sound out, the way that you we call it articulate, so using your lips, using your tongue, it's kind of like a t sound, like a t. So not quite a t. It's not like a t, like not like an American T, but we call a dentalized T, so like a t, 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 t. Yeah, it's almost like there's like a hint of TH there. So it's kind of like a
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow!
So what I recommend is putting your hand over this, because this can be deafening if you don't. So put your hand over the end and just try it. You'll be able to, if you do it right, you'll hear that sound.
Wow, you're so good
It's a
at
little
it.
challenging. So try your kiss and roll. Almost. So another thing is we don't blow directly into the hole. So have you ever used like a glass bottle or a plastic water bottle or something and just kind of like blown across it and makes that fun sound?
Totally.
You know? That's kind of what you do here. So you don't actually go like you get a sound but it's not very good. It's almost like you're blowing kind of over it. So if I can do it. You don't have to make a sound in your own throat. You just blow air. There you go. There you go. Try it again. Pretty close. Have your lip on it even more, because your lip is almost like not even touching it.
On the whole
Try
more?
like the kiss and roll thing over and over until you get used to it. Pretty good. You're getting a sound. It's not quite there, but it's there. So what was I gonna say? There was one thing I was gonna say. As you're learning how to, like, each flute kind of has its own like sweet spot. So when you're there, it could be just the way you're blowing with your lips, but it could also be like where this is positioned. So like See how it changed the pitch and it got clearer? Less?
Totally heard the difference.
So you can like try and make sound, and when you get a sound, like just kind of play with it a little bit and see. You're getting good sound.
That's my sweet spot.
That was probably your best one yet. So keep practicing just a little bit to see if you can try and come to that right off the bat. Good. Okay, so now that you're getting the sound, which is awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
Now try this. So remember that thing that we tried with
Yeah.
So what you'll do is you'll make sound and then start articulating just to try it out. So pretty close. So it doesn't have to be as like dramatic as I like practiced it with you.
Right.
But it's like your tongue touches kind of like the back of your top teeth just a little bit, just enough that it separates it. So you could.
So it's like where does my tongue touch?
So.
Okay.
See, it's like my tongue gently rests against there. So, and because you could technically stop and start the sound by going, but that takes a lot of air, a lot of effort. This is just so much easier. Basically, the air doesn't stop, but your tongue prevents it from getting out, which is what makes it go. Yeah.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. So try and repeat after me. It might not always come out clearly, but we're going to do like 4-beat patterns. Just repeat the rhythm that I do. So. It's hard to get it right off the bat. You're getting some. So we'll go. I don't have anything to really tap on. Let me see if this will make sound. I'll try and keep a metronome. So we'll do like a repeat after me. So it'll go me. See, so it'll be like I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so let's try again. So I go 4 and then you come right in on like the 5th beat. Alright, so. Make sure you're articulating with your tongue and not just stopping the air with your throat. Alright, try that. You're getting there. You're making some good sound.
Too much going on.
There's a lot to think about. Let's try a few more and then we'll add it to the rest of the flute.
Gosh.
Pretty good. So now take the rest of your flute.
And this needs to align.
Which one's the foot joint? Show me.
This is the foot joint.
That's the foot joint. So this is the head joint. So it'll go on the opposite end of the foot joint. So like opposite from the Yeah. So it'll go in there.
Anywhere?
So you could just put it in for now, and don't put it quite all the way.
Oh yeah, you forgot.
Put it like a little less than a centimeter out, I'd say, just for tuning purposes. And then once you have it in,
like that.
That's probably good. Make sure that this is lined up with
the buttons.
Yeah.
What are those called?
I should know. I forget what they're called. That's okay. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
All right. So now, the way that you balance a flute is, it's a little challenging if we're not putting any down. So for now, I'm just going to put my thumb here and kind of rest it. See how I'm like resting it right against my finger? Have it
like here?
Yeah, I put your thumb there for now. I don't want this to. And then see how, like, you're all the way up here. So have, like, see where these two are? Just have your...
Oh, here?
Yeah, have the flute resting, like, right in here. So this will be moved a little bit when we start adding fingers. And here, just kind of have your thumb resting underneath with your pinky able to reach that little... Yeah.
Okay.
And so you'll just kind of, like, balance it like that. And... See, the sound is different when we have it like this. I'm going to teach you a note to make balancing it easier before. You could try it if you'd like. Close.
Aww.
Make sure it's like resting firmly against your bottom lip, like anchored with your lip. Pretty close. Pretty close. Just make sure you're articulating with your tongue, not your throat.
Stupid tongue.
It's hard. It's hard. So now I'm going to teach you how to make a G, just because it'll be easier to balance when we have our fingers down.
Gosh.
So G. So
Yeah.
you see this on the back of your flute here?
Yes.
There are like two different spots where your thumb can go. I want it right here. Put
Looks
your
like
thumb
an
there.
oar.
Yes. Put your thumb on your oar.
Yep.
And then over here, do you see this little thing that your pinky can kind of reach?
Oh, yes.
Put your third finger on the one before it.
Like that?
Yep.
Like here?
And then the second finger above that.
Yeah.
And see how when you put your second finger down, this other one goes with it?
Like that?
Oh, use just your second finger right now, so you can pick this up.
Uh-huh.
Practice picking up this second finger. Keep pressing down with your third.
Uh-huh.
Now put your second finger down.
Yep.
Alright, see how if you want to go like this, see how when you go like this, the one next to it goes down too?
Oh, what? What? This? This
Oh,
one?
I see what's going on. Your thumb, just have the tip of your thumb on that little oar. Like
yeah. Oh, like that.
Yeah, and see how, remember how I was showing you how it should be resting, like, right there, like in the crook of your...
Oh my gosh, yes, so hard.
So it takes a little while to get used to it.
Yeah.
So you have your third finger down right here. You see? Got your third finger down,
Yep,
good, and the
yes.
second finger next to it.
Yes.
Since the one next to your second finger is already down, we're going to put your first finger on the one beyond that. So there will be
Like that?
Yeah. So press down with all three of those fingers, and your thumb on the oar.
Yep.
Good. And now your pinky will
Yes.
go on this down here.
This one, okay.
Yep. So that is a G. So let's see. See if you... And try, you're blowing pretty hard. You're kind of going, which is, it's beautiful. I didn't even need to tell you. It's almost like, I don't really know how to describe it other than using warm air. Air is moving, but it's not quite super fast, but it's kind of warm. It's like gentle, warm air.
Right.
Try it again. It's pretty close.
Do it!
It's okay. I think it looks like your bottom lip is kind of down a lot. So try and have it. Nice. There you go. Now practice taking your flute away and putting it back and see if you can get that again. Very good.
No, I had it.
So one of us is a little fuzz. Let me try that again. Can I hear your G?
Okay.
Pretty good. So try, and I see that you have this finger down.
Oh.
It's not hurting anything because it's not pressing on any of the keys.
Right.
But try and see how mine, it's literally just my thumb and my pinky touching. See, I'm just using my thumb for my thumb and this for balance, and my bottom lip.
So like just like this?
Yep. And now you can use your bottom lip as an anchor. I'm pressed, my flute is rested against my chin. I can pretty much take my hand away.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You got that? So try it again. Do your kiss and roll. Beautiful. So let's try on G. Let's try some of those 4-beat pitch patterns again. So. your tongue. Let's just try that. Just good. So instead of not like, because you're just stopping the air with your throat. We want the air to keep going. So practice this. So I'm going. You see how the air, like, I'm not stopping the air at all. It's just like.
Right.
That what's stopping the air is my tongue, not the actual air flow. What you're doing is you're stopping the air flow in your throat and like then releasing it. You don't have to do that because your tongue will do that work. Your tongue will stop it from going. So you want to try it? Good, good. So let's try. Let me get the right octave. Let me try again. Sorry. You copied me. So this is done. So we'll stop this.